Hey guys, this is Survival Bob, and I've got a quick video for you on how to multiplayer in No Man's Sky. So, No Man's Sky is a little bit of a different type of multiplayer game. It's not going to be like the server-style games that you may be used to, the big MMOs. It's kind of a different thing. So, let's get into it a little bit. So, when you're going through No Man's Sky, if you have your multiplayer enabled, you'll go to Options, Network. Multiplayer has to be enabled, so I think it defaults to enabled. I don't remember ever turning it on, to be honest with you. But so that's the first thing. If you have multiplayer enabled, then you'll be able to see other people as you wander around the infinite universe here. So see, I can see somebody over there. You see a little white dot. If you go in the anomaly, you're going to see 10 or 20 of these little things, unless you're on Xbox, and you'll see 2. But I'm on PC today, so I got a dot over there so I can see Big Dirty. He is not in game with me. We're in our own saves kind of thing, but I can see him and I can come interact with him, just like that.
Wow.
Sorry, couldn't help it. Just kind of flowed that way. So you see people, you interact with them. Depending on how they have their stuff set up in their bases, you can interact with those as well. But let's say you're got a friend, you just got No Man's Sky, and you want to get to where they're at, and you want to play kind of the game with them. So what you're going to do in that scenario, if you're already in game, you're going to hit escape. You're going to quit to mode select. This is kind of where you're starting if you're not already in game. So instead of play game, you're going to join game. Now, if they want to come to where you are, you're going to play and they're going to join. So join, what it does is it basically just takes you to wherever the person you're joining is. So it'll pull up your friends list from Steam or Xbox or PS4, and you pick who you want to play with. Now, this guy's playing in survival. I don't have a survival save because I'm a wuss. I'm playing in normal mode or easy mode, and it says dirt, so I'm going to select his save to go into that game. So it says joining Big Dirty, normal mode, and then I get to choose which save I want to bring in there, or I can start a new game. Now, I've had a couple people start new games with me in my world, and I don't recommend it. It can mess things up. What it ends up doing is the system gets confused as to which base computer you're supposed to go to on some of the early game missions. So I would really recommend you do a couple hours in game first, just kind of figuring it out and going through the basic parts of it before you join somebody else. You can do it. It does work, but it's just a little frustrating from time to time. And I know at least 1 or 2 people have lost some progress by doing it. So I've just joined back in, and if you'll see in the left-hand side of the screen, it says the Survivor Bob and Big Dirty. So we are in a group together now, which is what they call it in No Man's Sky. So you go check network, and you got the current group. Big Dirty's the king. He's got the little symbol because I have joined his group. Couple settings I would recommend. Obviously, you want to have multiplayer enabled. I've got mine set so anybody can join my group if they're my friend already on Steam, so they don't have to ask. They can just come on in. I do have voice chat disabled. If I'm using Discord, if you don't use Discord, you can certainly use this and you'll be able to talk in game. But if you're on Discord, you get an echo, and that's annoying. Text chat, this is you see somebody and you can chat with them. I've got this set to anybody, so if somebody randomly sees me and they want to talk, they can by text. We can damage players, you can add base parts, my group and friends. I've got mine set so nobody can delete my base parts, but if someone wants to come bring me a present, they sure can. Show ship markers, which you can turn off and show on foot markers. This is just going to show me markers of people that I know who are either in my group or they're on my friends list, and I don't let anybody edit my base terrain. So now that we're in game together, I've come to his system, and I can see where he's at. We can hook up, and if you want to build on a world together, say you come to that person's game, you slap down a base computer, slap down a teleporter, something like that, and then you can come there anytime you want, and you don't actually have to be in game with them, so you don't have to be playing while they're playing. Oh guys, one thing I almost forgot. It is really important if you are playing multiplayer and you want other people to see your base and know where you're at, to upload it. So you come to your base computer and you want to upload base. So upload your base very often, anytime you do changes, so that people can see the changes that you made. Uploading your base allows other people to see it, whether they're in game with you or not. If they come to your planet, you may have seen that if you've done some weekend missions. If you go to the anomaly, there's always some featured bases that are really cool to go check out and get ideas from. Now, if you don't want people messing with your base, what you want to do is you want to go into settings, which is escape, options, network, and I have mine set so nobody can delete base parts. You can make it so nobody can add or damage, add base parts or damage players. I've got mine set so my group and my friends can come and add base parts, because we kind of mess around and add stuff to each other's bases, but I don't want anybody deleting it, and I don't want anybody editing base terrain, so I have that set to that. So just wanted to point that out real quick. Make sure you upload your base often, so that everybody can see all the cool progress that you've had in your base. Now, it's important that you make sure that you're on Steam with them and your friends already before you do it. Otherwise, you're not going to see them show up in your list of friends. So I'll show you how to do that real quick. Okay, so if you're on PC and you need to become friends with somebody on Steam before you play No Man's Sky with them, you're going to come into Steam. It's going to pull up this way. You come to your friends section here. You can add a friend. Hit the add a friend button. You can give them your friend code, which they can enter right here where it says enter a friend code, and that'll allow them to become friends with you. You can send them a quick invite link. Now, this is a one-time only link, so you can't like post it and lots of people use it. Or you can just search for them by their name here. So if somebody wanted to find me, they could type in The Survival Bob, look for the one with my picture on it, and you can join that way, or check for a friend code or something like that. Now, when you get an invite, or when you get a friend request, you're going to see it up here. See, I've got one new invite. So somebody's invited me to be friends, so I'm going to accept. And now I'm friends with them on Steam. So I can see them in my game. So if I go to No Man's Sky, click on it, I can see I currently have 2 friends playing, and I've got 4 friends that played recently. But if I want to go into game, then these are the people who it will allow me to go into game with, because we're friends already, as long as they're playing currently. So hope that helps. Let's get back to the other part. Okay, so now that you've got friends on Steam and you guys can join, let me show you a few of the benefits of playing with other people. Now, I showed you on the menu you can edit each other's bases, you can help each other out, but you can actually give each other resources as well. Now, you're going to have containers, storage containers, where you can put your stuff. The way this game works, if I go into his storage container, I'm not going to see his stuff. I'm going to see whatever stuff I have in that storage container. The storage containers are numbered 0 through 9. So if I look in his 0 container, I'm going to see what's in mine. So I can't put something in there for him. But if you want to give somebody... Yo.
I'm going to give you something right now.
Okay, all right.
Here it comes. Ready?
I'm ready. Give it to me.
Okay, there it is.
You see him. Thank you. I got 5 pieces of poop from Big Dirty. I appreciate that. It's very nice.
You're welcome.
So... if you've ever run through the anomaly and had some random stuff stuffed in you, that's what's going on. So let me show you how to do that if you don't already know. You want to go to your exosuit, you find what you want to give, and you're going to do a quick transfer, which on PC is X, and it's going to show you what you can transfer to. Now, because he's close to me, I can teleport it and give him his poop right back to him. I think you dropped your poop, sir. There you go. So he's got that back. Now, you don't actually have to be in game with somebody to do that. You just have to be near them and have multiplayer enabled. So I don't normally play in multiplayer. I use this setting, the join setting, to bring somebody to my world who wants to play and set up a base. But once they do that, we kind of do our own thing. So we've got a couple people's bases around here you can see. And they're in and out of the world, and we can interact. I can see them, we can talk, but we're not actually joined in each other's game because we have multiplayer set on. Alright guys, one more quick thing I forgot. I realized it when I was editing. If you do run into somebody, you can chat with them. You have to hit enter, and it'll open the chat bar, so I can enter, and people who are near me, who are groups, who are friends with me on Steam, can see what I say. They can interact as well. But if you run across somebody and they start typing to you, you can type back. Just make sure you hit enter, and then you can go. There you go.
Nice.
And so if they do need something, I can fly over there and give it to them just like I just did. And it's a fun way to help each other out and progress a little bit if you need something for a mission and you don't have it and you don't want to go to a red star or something crazy like that. So there are benefits to it. And I think that's about it. So what?
I need a little help before we go here.
What do you need help with?
These guys say I can't leave the stage until there's another dancer. I was wondering if you could just hop on up here so I can get down.
Just hop on up? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. Thank you.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Survival Bob to the center stage. Survival Bob.
Here's the lap dance.
You don't want to see that. Trust me. You don't want to see that. So, guys, hope that helps you. Some quick tips on multiplayer and No Man's Sky. It is fun. It's a fun game together. You don't really need to be in multiplayer. You can't ride in ships or anything together, but you can certainly help each other out, especially in Sentinel fights or sharing resources and stuff like that. And you can shoot them in the butt if you want to. So, one thing I will warn you at, something I did, I shot at Dirty from my ship while he was in my base, and I don't know if that had something to do with it, but I took damage immediately and died. So just be careful, okay? Be careful.
Like that.
Ow, 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 ow. All right. So, guys, this is Survival Bob saying, if you're going to be a Bob, have fun with it. And if you're going to play No Man's Sky, it's more fun with friends. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for those who already have. And if you want to join this world, check the description down below. You can build a base on here with myself, and we got 5 or 6 other folks on here building as well. And we will see you next time.